Hello, and welcome back to Mudras for Manifestation with Elevated Academy. I'm your host, Julia Bryan. So today, we're on week 2. We're starting something a little different this week. Today, we're going to be talking about compassion. Now, compassion is associated with the water element in our framework that we use with the 5 elements. And compassion is, as you know, vitally important in our lives. Without it, things can get pretty cold and distant. We can get in a rut very quickly. So this week's mudra is called the Varuna Mudra, V-A-R-U-N-A. Now, Varuna is the Hindu god of the oceans. So this mudra will be really helpful to clear those internal pathways, the meridian points we spoke about before, and allow some time for self-compassion. Now, this mudra is really helpful when there's a buildup of fluid in the body. So think mucus or congestion in the lungs, the sinuses, the head, the throat, the lymph nodes. Mucus congestion, no matter where it happens in the body, is always related to overstimulated nerves. So inner tensions, unrest, when we've been overworking, and of course, too much fear or aggravation that's happening in the body. Too overstimulated. So I want you to take this week as an opportunity to slow down, to maybe perhaps delegate some tasks to other members of your family, to people that you work with, to your children, to your parents. Take a load off. When we get a cold or we get too congested, it's always a sign that we're in a rut and we need to start to clear the channels again. So this week's affirmation is nice. I love this affirmation. Now, kindness is the quickest way to happiness. Isn't that beautiful? Kindness is the quickest way to happiness. I'll repeat it again at the end of the video. So to practice the Varuna Mudra, we're going to use both hands in one ball all together. So take your right hand, bring your pinky finger towards the palm of your hand. Bring your thumb to meet it. So we've got the right thumb pressing lightly onto the right pinky finger. The 3 remaining fingers are up and relaxed. Now take your left hand and bring it over and press slightly, just slightly. No need to push, no need to be aggressive. Just slightly on the right thumb and the right pinky finger. And the left hand will come around and just gently grasp underneath at the bottom of your right hand there. So you can kind of turn this way so you can see a little bit clearer the way this works. Now, when you practice this mudra, again, remember our seated posture. It's best practice sitting, so we have a clear sense of the airflow going and the prana flow coming all the way in and down through the meridians. Again, with the knees below the hips to allow for that optimal flow. And again, back is straight, shoulders are up and back alongside the spine. The neck is just slightly back. So the throat is slightly back, so you have space in your neck here. Nothing's cramped this way or cramped this way. And of course, you can practice with your eyes closed, so you can allow your breath to become calm, steady, and fine-tuned. The inhale is just as long as the exhale. And if you remember from the first week, their introduction video, see if you can still get that little pause in between your inhale and your exhale. The Varuna Mudra is best practiced 3 times a day for 15 minutes each time, with a total of 45 minutes a day. And if you're in an acute situation, perhaps you have a cold or you are overly congested, practice as much as you need it. Again, I'm going to show you one more time that mudra. So the pinky comes down towards the palm of the hand. The thumb pad comes to rest over the pinky. We bring the left hand to the left thumb gently rests and presses in on the thumb and the pinky, and then gently wraps around the back of the hand. And that's the Varuna Mudra. And our affirmation this week: kindness is the quickest way to happiness. Happy meditating, and please again let us know on the Elevated Academy page, or even send us an email and let us know how your results were.